Good morning, Bobcats. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? Attire. Here's your daily rundown.
Hi, Bobcats. It's Mrs. Chase, Jahasia, and Kenyon with this week's Mental Health Minute about being accountable in relationships.
Being accountable and taking responsibility for your own words and actions will build strong relationships.
In any relationship, it's important to own up to mistakes and apologize when you're wrong. I know it can be tough, but taking accountability is part of building mutual trust and respect.
Don't make excuses. Just be honest and say you're sorry when you messed up.
Your friends and family will really appreciate you being accountable because it shows them that you respect their feelings.
Approaching your relationships with the attitude that you'll take responsibility for yourself and practicing that accountability now is key to developing strong relationships that last. So, the next time you slip up, remember we all make mistakes. Owning it and apologizing can go a long way. You've got this. Stop by the counseling office if we can help.
And that's this week's Mental Health Minute, brought to you by the Counseling Office.
Students, today is the last home game for our 7th and 8th grade boys basketball teams. The games will start with 7th grade at 4:30. We need to show up to support our teams. As a matter of fact, it's so important that we show up that the first 75 people to come to the game will get this t-shirt free. So get there early and get ready to make some noise.
We have a few teachers looking for TAs next trimester or next year. If you would like to TA for Mrs. Piggott, Mr. Chambers, or Mr. Downs, just get with them as soon as possible.
Any students who would like to TA for a teacher in 9th grade need to make arrangements with the teacher now before we start doing registration for next school year. They can pick up a TA application in the counseling office.
Freshman baseball tryouts will be this Friday from 6 to 7 a.m. at the barn and Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m. at the field house.
Mrs. Kepner is giving out free treats if you come to the auditorium after school to talk to her about joining choir next trimester.
Freshman softball tryouts are this Friday and Saturday. The mandatory team workout will be held in the high school weight room from 3 to 4 on Friday. Tryouts will then follow from 4:30 to 7. Saturday tryouts will be from 8 to 11 at the field house.
Freshman track tryouts will be at Friday at 3 o'clock at the field house.
Lastly, 8th graders, don't forget to submit an application for next year's Madison Rundown class or the yearbook class. You can find those applications on the homepage of MadisonRundown.com.
Well, that's all for us today, Bobcats. Have an exceptional day. Now please stand, remove any hats, and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag